What's up, guys? We're here at Golden Star in Texas to pick up the new body and frame for our 70 C10 project.
Some assembly required.
Just a little bit.
Hey,
I see the banner.
I think we're here.
I think we're here. This is the Golden Star.
I see the lights.
I wish they had a giant star, like
a beacon.
like a Mario style Golden Star, just
That makes sense, yeah.
above it.
I like it. Like Mario 64?
Mario 64, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. That was kind of the best.
Yep. There's Golden Star. It's a big place.
How much of this building is theirs?
I think it goes all the way down to that next bay.
Whoa.
Oh, look, they saved the spot right up front.
I like it.
I dig it. Yeah, let's go and look at some cool shit.
How big place?
Golden Star. Palace full of cool stuff.
Oh, no. After you, sir.
No, after you.
After you, sir.
Check this out. There's a note.
Andy and Dan, warehouse is open. Have fun. Paul. That's really irresponsible.
Let's do it.
Holy crap.
It goes forever, Andy.
Did you hear that? Wow.
We have work to do.
I'm out. Let's go. Dang.
Lost Andy already. We just got here. Where'd he go? Maybe down here?
Look at all these things.
Okay, we're walking down. We still are not sure exactly where Andy went. Up there, he's down there. Where did Andy go?
What the heck is that?
Okay, this place is too big. It's like a maze. And it?
Guys, they have chassis.
Like whole chassis?
Whole frames.
Like complete chassis?
This way.
All right, here we go. We may not find Andy again.
When I say that this warehouse was one of the largest warehouses I've ever been in, and every inch of this warehouse was full of automotive parts. They had tons of aisles, floor to ceiling, just stacked with reproduction automotive parts for classic cars and trucks. And then in the middle of all of it was all of our parts that we were there to see. They even have glass, frames, everything you can think of.
All right, so Golden Star does bodies for old cars. They do bodies for old trucks. They are one of the only people that do a full body for a Bronco. Now, the original series Bronco has this seam here that runs along here, so the bed cap is one piece. Then your fender down here is a piece. Then your tail light back here is another piece. So you have these three seams all coming together, not to mention the seams on the underside. What's really cool is they do the OEM factory style body like this, but they also do their own custom version where there are no seams. They've closed all these up and put a bigger fender on it. Let's show you those over there. Come with me. So these are their custom Bronco bodies. So if you first glance, anyone that knows Broncos, or if you remember what we saw just a couple seconds ago, this flare is actually 2 inches wider than factory. That allows you to put a bigger wheel and tire in there. If you're going to lift it, you can clear a bigger tire. If you're going to lower it, you can get a little bit of a wider stance in there. Now up here, you see this is completely smooth. There's no seam whatsoever. And if you look at the tail panel, there's no seam here where the tail panel goes on. So it's all smooth. It's nice and clean, straight. You don't have to mess with all that or worry about moisture getting in here and rotting out, because this is, anyone that's done a Bronco knows this is where they always rot. And Gold Star solved that issue by making this all one piece. And I mean, if you look here, it's stacked as high as you can see. They have these bodies ready to rock. So if anyone's looking to do a Bronco, this is the way to go. It's the cheapest way to go. Look at that now. Ooh.
The other thing I noticed is the wheel well is way higher too.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't,
Because the factory one ends at this body line.
yeah, it's true. That's a good point.
Now, yeah, I mean it literally ends there.
Yeah.
I'm done talking about Fords.
We're back to Chevys. So this is a Blazer body. They produce the entire body on a cart, and when you order it, this is exactly what you get delivered. This is literally a truck in a box. You get it, you throw your interior in it, you paint it, and you're pretty much ready to go.
Can we do one of these next?
This is going to be next. I can feel it.
I love it.
I think it would be awesome. The question is, do you lift it or do you slam it?
Oh, I'm thinking autocross, wide tires, square, all the way around.
Yeah. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah,
We should do two. We should lift one, and then we just slam one.
in the same paint scheme.
Yes, identical.
I'm in.
I
Done.
think that's going to be fantastic.
I love it.
Everything's seam sealed, everything's assembled perfectly.
So the next thing's not really my thing, but it is cool.
It's people's things.
There are people that it's their thing.
They live and die by this. Golden Star makes an entire Volkswagen Bus.
How many windows is this? I don't know.
1, 2, 3,
I lost
4,
count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
There's some Volkswagen guy watching this right now, jumping up and down, yelling the number.
Yeah, it's probably like 23 or something. But it also has a sunroof, which is really nice. So, the more windows you have on the bus, the more valuable it is. So, I've seen buses with like the 23 window, 26 window, whatever it is.
They love
The extra windows are the bus roof skin. Now, if you don't have the extra windows on the roof skin, it's kind of not as valuable. Golden Star recognized that, and they now make a whole roof skin that has all these windows with and without the sunroof. So if you buy a regular bus that doesn't have these windows, you could quite literally like triple the value by just buying the roof skin and swapping it out for one with all the windows. It's genius. But even more so, in the 60s, 60s, Porsche had a racing division and needed to get their cars to and from the tracks in style. So they took the Volkswagen Bus truck version and they stretched it. And there weren't many made, but Golden Star makes one. Imagine this lifted on like 40s with like a dually underneath the back.
I was thinking this in a crew cab with a gooseneck pulling the trailer.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool too.
That's what I'm thinking, with dualies, of course.
Dualies, of course, maybe a stack.
I'm thinking a 12 valve right between the driver and passenger. Yeah.
Yeah, straight six right in the middle, so you don't have any issues with clearance. But I mean, this is just incredible. I am curious how they got the cars on and off these things at the track, because all the pictures I've seen of these, there's literally just like a flat rollback bed essentially right here, but it's just a flat bed. It doesn't move at all. And they just plop the car right on top.
Ramps.
Yeah, I guess they just put ramps on the back and pull it off.
Race car.
But it looks incredible. I didn't even know something like this just existed.
Me neither. It's cool though.
Okay. I guess we'll take a walk down to this place is huge. I hope you guys are getting the scale of how big this place is. We'll go down to the far end. All the way down at the end, they have some like the biggest trunk pan they've ever made. It's a 65 Impala. We'll go show you that because that thing is ginormous. And then we can, they have a whole aisle full of glass, and we'll take a look at that, which I didn't even know they did glass, but they make all their own glass for cars.
Let's go.
Let's go there. Let's go check that out.
Can't believe they let us like loose in here.
Yeah, we're unattended.
This is how irresponsible. Really weird. Danielle, it's coming.
It's on its way.
It's on its way.
Promise. Oh, fenders. Don't go on a bender down there. Get it? Fender bender.
What are these?
Floor pans. And looks like struts. Oh yeah, those are
Underfloor supports, like
yeah,
under the body.
floor braces. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so these are the skins for the Volkswagen to change your standard Volkswagen roof into the window roof with sunroof or without a sunroof. And it's just crazy that this one panel can change the value of your vehicle so much.
I should put one of these on my Ram.
As a bed cap?
Yeah.
So this is literally like grocery shopping, but just for all the parts we need for the truck.
It's like, you ever been to Restaurant Depot?
Yeah,
It's like that, but
It
for
is.
sheet metal.
look for sheet metal and car parts.
Yeah. I don't know if you need a membership, but
All the floor panels just chilling. Look how high this shelf goes up. When he said they had floor to ceiling automotive sheet metal parts, he's not joking.
yeah, pretty cool.
There's probably one of the most recognizable floor panels ever. If you know what that is, comment in the below and let us know what it is. Might send you a t-shirt.
What is that?
These cab corners.
I see that. That's cool.
So this is a 57 Chevy cab corner with a corner window.
That's cool.
That is really nice. How cool is that? That's really nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
It's stamped all the way up with a factory seam.
So this would be like, I don't know for sure, but like this would go like under where the drip rail rolls under the
Yeah,
roof pan.
exactly. So your drip rail will
Nice.
kind of sit right across this, and your roof skin and everything would get welded right through here. And then, depending on the side you have, I think this would be the door side, and this would be the back panel where your header would go.
Very nice. I like it. I like it.
Funny, it used to be that no one wanted the windows in the sides, so they would buy panels to close out the window on the corners. Now, because there's so little of them around, everyone's like, oh, we have to have the window, it's better.
It would be solely irresponsible for us to walk down that aisle.
That is the glass aisle. I don't know that I'm certified to walk down that aisle, but we're going to send the camera down.
We could at least look at this one.
Okay. Don't touch it!
There's so many. Look at them.
That's incredible. Like a vent window glass. Vent windows. I don't know which one this is for, but I'm sure by the time I edit this video, I will have looked up this part number, and I can confidently say that it's for this year, make, and model.
Yep, I'm done touching
Yeah,
glass.
I don't know if I want to go down this aisle. It's scary. But yeah, it's all glass as far as you can see.
Oh, there's more.
Pretty much where all the crates. Clips. Wait, is that really thin pancake? I love those. What if you just said really thin pancakes?
More complete floor fans.
Yes, more full pans. We got some inner fender stuff. Floor pans up front. Driver and passenger floor pans. Inner wheel tubs.
Is that for a trailer? No, Bronco.
Same thing. Mustangs. There's Mustangs there.
Good golly, look at the size of that trunk pan.
Yeah. So those are the Ginormo pants. It's the 65 Impala.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
This one is big.
65.
Shoo.
Yeah, this is a 65 Impala trunk pan. It is one of the largest trunk pans. That is almost side to side with my reach. And it's as tall as I am. And it's all a single piece, which is unheard of. Most people that do make some of these make them in like patches and panels. You have to kind of push them together and build it before you put it in the car. This makes it a lot easier. And again, more fastback conversions.
Look at that.
Yep. And that's a whole inner roof structure for Tri-5 Chevys.
I believe so. I think that's what we were told.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what those are.
That's pretty cool.
And it's all one piece, so you don't have to mess with jigging it and trying to get it perfectly straight. It's one piece, you just put it in.
So you got Grandpa's Tri-5 that's been sitting in the backyard for 30 years and a tree fell on it, and now it's time. They got you.
Yep. They literally make everything for Tri-5s.
Gas tanks?
How do you know those are gas tanks, sir?
Just a wild guess.
They
Packaging
could
elephants.
be anything.
Yeah. They're boxing up elephants.
Doesn't have to be a gas tank, it could be anything. So this is a Volkswagen frame. I think for a bus.
Volkswagens don't have frames.
Yeah, well, they start with a frame before they weld the body to it.
What?
Yeah. The body gets built directly onto the frame.
Germans. Hey, ours doesn't look like that.
Ours, the current state of our bed is a lot more religious than that. It's quite holy.
We're gonna cut that out. That was terrible.
Oh, it was good. It stayed in. What a marvelous collection of 57 Chevy frames.
This is a two-piece frame.
Look at that.
Who'd have thought? Pretty cool.
It is very cool. So one fun fact that we learned about the way these are made is they use all scans of original stampings, and they make them with
A 2,000-ton press.
2,000-ton.
2,000. He
They
said
do.
it's like 3 stories tall.
3 stories tall. They put the material in, and it stamps it,
Don't get your finger stuck in that.
which makes everything super strong, super rigid. And then they use the factory style rivets and everything like that, so it holds everything together really nice. And you don't get stress cracks or anything like that from something that's like a fabricated or welded chassis. So
My question is, if it takes 2,000 tons to stamp one of these, why are they all bent? All the original ones?
all the original ones are all bent.
They're never straight.
I mean, it was the 50s and then the 60s, so I blame cocaine. And
They did go through all the drug wars.
they did go through all the drug wars.
Sorry, wars on drugs.
I blame Xanax and cocaine.
Look, more Ford parts.
That is Bronco frame. So if you order your Bronco body, chances are you ordered it because your body was too rusted to do anything with. Fair chance your frame's also too rusted to do anything with. They got you covered. They do a full chassis as well. And they do some custom stuff too, so if you need anything that's just a little bit different, they can probably hook you up with that as well. But frame on a cart. This is what our frame's going to kind of look like for the C10. It's going to come on a box like this too, so I'm excited for that.
Me too. I love it. I can't wait to start playing with adult Legos.
I know, adult Legos are the best. So we're going to head this way towards some other pallets that are ready to ship, and you can just see how well they package everything. Like, there's ones over here ready to go, and again, they're put on a pallet. Everything's strapped down and it's tapered, wrapped. Everything's insulated inside. I can't tell you how many panels I've ordered over the years that show up, and most of the time is spent trying to straighten it back out.
Like, nothing rattles. It's just solid.
It's pretty fantastic.
It's pretty cool.
And then back here you have some big boxes that are going out. And again, giant cardboard put down, it's stapled to a pallet. They put the pieces in and then they fold everything up around. And he liked to use the term, I think he called it building a castle. So his guys are building castles in the shipping department so that they do not fall over, they do not nick, they do not dent. And they're put this seal all the way around it. So if this seal's broken, you got to call them right away because that means someone has opened it or messed with it. So now this is everything waiting to go out to customers. And you just see how well this is just so cool. Like, I love this. I just want to spend a day here just like packing stuff up with these guys. Looks like so much fun.
It does. And Danielle, you're not alone. Martin, here's your box. It's on its way. Heath, you too. Real Deal Steel may order a little bit. I feel like a couple items at least.
Just a few. Joe likes to buy things. Joe, it's all on the way. It almost looks like a giant PS5.
It does kind of look like a giant PS5, but it's not.
So this is their shipping area. Now, I don't know if you've been in many warehouses or shipping areas before, but usually it is a complete disaster zone. There's stuff everywhere. Floors are grimy. This is the cleanest warehouse and shipping space I think I've ever been in. Everything's organized. Everything's staged. It's really impressive.
Stop it!
It's just bubble wrap. So one thing that's really cool about some of the Golden Star parts that they do is you can get them with weld-through primer. So like your toe board from your firewall into the cab and the floorboards, you can get with weld-through primer, so you don't have to worry about grinding off EDP coats or any kind of primers to get a good weld. You just put them in, line them up, and tack them, and you're good. Saves a lot of time. All right, so we're just going to kind of go over what we have here. The only thing that's not present right now is our frame because it's being made, and the cab is being made also. But what they laid out for us so we could see is all the pieces to make a cab. And it's the same pieces that they're going to be using to make our cab, but they're laid out from scratch here. So I guess we'll just go through it, kind of start back here and just move our way through the assemblies.
Absolutely.
Okay. So bumper to bumper.
Ah.
Just like how the warranties you lose when you modify. Back here you get a brand new steel bumper. It has some beautiful, beautiful chrome work on it. It's just really nice. I didn't bang it up too bad. That's mine. We can do what we want. But yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
And the weight of it is really good. A lot of times you get aftermarket bumpers and they just don't have the weight or they're thin. So when you go to put them on, they kind of warp. And this is hefty. Then we go up to the tailgate, real nice tailgate with all the trim holes you need. We might not be putting trim down the side of this, not sure yet, but so we might have to close these up. But I like that it doesn't say Chevrolet across the back. I like that it's just a modest bow tie logo. Everyone knows it's a Chevy. They didn't need to put words on it. It's like all the Honda Civic guys that put Honda or Civic on the eyebrow. We get it. You vape.
That's awesome. What are these, Dad?
So those are going to be inner panels for inside the fender wells. On these bed sides, this is like a filler piece that's going to go inside here. And it's like a splash shield. Kind of keeps stuff from going up into the inside of the fenders.
Those look wider than factory.
They are. So Golden Star does something really cool. They make a mini tub version of just about every fender. So on this truck, we got the mini tub bed fenders and the bed. Now this bed here is a standard width bed. Ours is being made currently with the mini tub cut out inside the bed here. But these fenders are wider, so we can put some good meat under the back end of this.
Nice.
But again, this is so much easier than trying to patch and repair, because as you saw in my last video,
it needs some help.
It needs some help. It needs some help.
We bought a great vent plate.
We did. We did.
So let me get this straight. Ours is coming with that to that,
All you see here.
but in one piece.
In one piece, yes.
I love that.
So if you needed to build it yourself for some reason, or if you only needed certain pieces, Golden Star has everything you need. Like you see this here. They have the back header for the back of the cab. They have the inner support for the back of the cab, roof skin, inner roof skin, a floorboard, a toe board, and a header up top. So you could buy all this and build your whole cab. Luckily for us, they make one. We'll drop this, make noise. Luckily, they make one that comes completely assembled. So that's what we did. We ordered one of those, so we don't have to mess with welding and jigging and making everything perfectly square. If they're going to do it for us, and it's going to be perfect. But you could order just this, which not a lot of companies have. You know, this is a full big window steel back panel for the cab. It has a gas door on the side here, the opening for it, but they also have one without, and our cab that we're getting doesn't have this because we're going to relocate the tank to underneath the bed.
Because we're large guys.
Yeah, we're big. We need room. We need all the room. You got doors. They make some of the best doors. I talked to a lot of guys that are using aftermarket doors, and they said that Golden Stars are kind of the tightest. In the video we did with that 52 Chevy, we used the Golden Star doors as well, and it nearly fit perfect right out of the box. Every door you get, even if you get one from a junkyard, you're going to have to gap just a little bit to get perfect. But if you're not worried about gaps, you could just paint it and roll it, you know, send it. So on to possibly my favorite part that we're getting, that hood.
It's pretty exciting. I love it. I love everything about it.
So yes, people that know C10s are probably looking at the nose of this hood and saying, well, that looks like it's an early C10 hood. Well, you're technically right. What they did in later models of the C10s, around like 70, is they made the front of the nose almost vertical, squared it off, made it this huge ledge. Everyone wants the earlier C10 because the nose is slant back. What Golden Star does is they take that earlier nose and they make it for a 70 C10. They rake everything back. So we got one here that's louvered, vented with a cowl. And it just looks so aggressive. It looks angry just sitting there. And I cannot wait to put it on the truck. Fast.
I can't wait for there to be a truck.
It's true. I mean, technically we have a truck.
It's true.
It's just assembly required.
We made it to the other bumper, but we got to talk about the fenders first.
Yeah, again, fenders. These are factory fenders, so they are nothing special about them other than the fact that they are going to fit perfectly. Have the stampings for the side markers. All the reliefs are perfect. It has the badge emblem cutouts already, so you don't have to worry about trying to zero those out and get them level. Inner wheel tubs as well. Core support, right here with your headlight buckets, and then back to the brand new chrome bumper. I mean, I was gonna paint bumpers, but now that I've seen these chrome,
Yeah, you can't mess that up.
they look so good. I was gonna body color them just to make it easier, but they're so nicely chromed. I'm gonna have to just run the chrome, I think.
I think so too.
I'm gonna have to update my rendering. I'm gonna have to add this.
I know a guy.
I think that kind of covers what we have here. I'm just excited. I mean, I wish our cab was ready. It's not ready yet, and the frame is on its way. So we should have those in the next couple weeks to a month. But everything else is ready to go. And man, I feel like there's like a weight lifted off our shoulders a little bit now. Seeing everything out like this, it's like there's hope. There's light at the end of this tunnel.
What was like the low of a rusty truck
Yeah,
and the high of the potential.
this is true.
It's pretty cool.
I just can't get over that hood. It looks so good.
It does look good. It does look good.
Looks so good. It just, I don't know why Chevy ever squared off the nose of the C10. Like, I get they went to a full square body, you know, in the mid 70s, but like 67, it still should have just that perfect like rake on the front. Now, you know, 70 was like, you've got a box right on. Congratulations. All right, so that wraps up the trip to Texas. It was a really good trip. It was a very good trip. Got all the parts picked out and planned for the C10. Frame is getting built now. The body's on its way. All the other stuff's going to get shipped out in the next week or two. Trying to wait till everything gets together so we get one big shipment instead of a bunch of little ones. So
Get those really fancy boxes.
yeah, those are really nice boxes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm going to have to save them for my friends that do the Cardboard Classic. That's going to be a must. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff down here. A lot of cool food. A lot of food. Good barbecue.
So much food.
And even the airplane has good. The airplane and airport and everything here has really good food. So
Not bad.
it's not bad. But yeah, so
And a drink.
Yep, he drank. I got Coke.
Doesn't count.
It totally counts.
Doesn't
That's
count.
Coke. It just has a crown. It's kind of the same thing.
Oh man.
But yeah, so the next video you see will probably be us getting all the parts in and taking apart the old truck, trying to salvage what we can out of it. And man, it's gonna be a lot of work, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, till the next video.
So long, Dallas.